It's about 6:30 in the morning, New Year's Day, 2023. Hey, here we go. I've been looking a lot at what I'm doing each day and trying to see where I can stretch my available power. Winter is definitely not the time to do 3D printing. It uses a lot of power, takes a long time, and this part that I'm printing now ended up warping because of the cold air, after running for about 4 hours. So I really can't print in the winter, at least not big stuff. So what I'm thinking from now until probably March, I'm going to focus on building little stuff and not so much on the bigger stuff. And then come spring, then we can kind of reevaluate. Now what happened with the beer cooler robot, one of the biggest problems right away was that I had bought, I think, 8 wheels, and I'd been using them on things like the wheelbarrow, hauling rocks, and the wheels are all slightly out of true. They're a little bit bent, all of them. But you buy the 10-inch wheels from Harbor Freight for, I don't know, whatever it was, $10 or less. So they weren't really very strong, and they're all flat now, and they're all bent. Okay. So when I decided I was going to use those, I just thought that was the easiest thing ever. I could just, put them together, run a chain or a belt or something like that. Then I realized the wheels are all bent, and I was trying to attach a sprocket or a pulley onto the wheel to drive the belt or the chain from the motor. And having bent wheels, that just kind of killed the whole idea. This is the little 4-wheel drive radio-controlled buggy. I bought 4 of these a few years ago, specifically to use to make a robot. By buying 4 identical ones, I have a good supply of spare parts. What I'm doing now is testing using an Arduino plus a radio-controlled transmitter and receiver. This way, I can record different functions, and also do some mixing of signals to fine-tune the driving. Up until now, I've not had reverse yet. All the parts, the motor controller, the radio control, etc., could have done reverse, but I just hadn't finished it yet. My goal for this project is to learn more about the Arduino and how to program the buggy to act more like a robot. In this example, I was exploring options, like if I hit a switch, I'd like it to stop, back up for 1 second, stop, and then go back to driving again. That would be handy if I bumped into a rock. I could trigger the reverse through a bumper switch. I don't want to have to remotely control this all the time. The end goal will be for the robot to go out and drive a waypoint mission around my property out here. I'm not there yet, still learning the basics. I had wanted to back up a certain distance, but I don't have wheel encoders yet, so I decided to just have it back up by time instead. After testing, I wasn't really happy with that. So in the end, I just hold the switch to engage reverse, use the throttle to speed up or slow down while reversing. Then when I let go of the switch, it resumes normal forward again. I'll get back to this part later when I get the wheel encoders. But for now, let's see if it works, and then we'll go for a drive. Okay, I got it halfway there. I'm not quite on the reverse yet, so I got to give it a little bit of throttle or whatever. I think that'll be all right. So let's go play with it for a while. I never really grew up playing with these kind of things, so every time I make a major change, it's like, how do you drive it again? Nothing like spinning. Spinning donuts at high speed backwards. Go forward, go. Oh, this is more fun than a real car. Well, I don't know, it's been a while since I had a real car. That's it for that.